Hello everybody, and welcome to Hungary's favorite language learning video blog. I'm your host, Michael Lyons. In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the most common questions that you will find in the first half of most interviews. We're going to look at the typical small talk questions asked at the beginning of the interview and at some of the more general interview questions asked afterwards. Although some of the questions asked in job interviews will be specific to the individual candidate or position, many interview questions are universal and predictable. Preparing and practicing your answers to these questions in advance can greatly increase your chances of success, particularly if the interview is in a foreign language. When you are invited to a job interview, expect the interview to begin with a bit of small talk. The interviewer will probably do this just to break the ice, to help you relax and establish rapport before getting to the main part of the interview. Small talk questions can include, how are you doing today? What about this weather? How was traffic on the way here? Did you have any trouble getting here? Any problems with parking? These are all typical small talk questions. After a couple of questions along these lines, expect the main part of the interview to begin. Some of the most common questions in all interviews include, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell me in a nutshell why you think you are qualified for this position. So tell me briefly why you think you are qualified for this position. Describe your current position. What is it that you like about your current position? What is it that you don't like about your current position? What is it that you would change if you could? What made you start looking for another job? What does a typical workday consist of for you? What does a typical workday look like for you? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What is your ideal job? What is your biggest weakness? What is your biggest weakness in terms of this position? How would you address this weakness? Meaning, how would you solve this weakness? What are the areas you feel you could improve on? What is your biggest strength? How do your friends describe you? What would your friends say is your biggest strength or weakness? Again, those are some of the most common small talk and general questions that you will be asked in job interviews. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. For more help in preparing for your next English language job interview, make sure to visit our website. Also, remember to like us and share us on Facebook and spread the word to your friends and colleagues. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us and see you next time. Cheers.